Southern gentleman turned deadly gunslinger, the Tale of Doc Holliday. The Georgia sun hung low in the sky, casting golden hues across the expansive Holliday plantation. Young John Henry Holliday, born to privilege in 1851, could often be found on the veranda, a book in hand and dreams of grandeur in his heart. Polished manners, an eloquent tongue, and a sharp intellect marked him as a true Southern gentleman. Yet fate had a different script for this refined young man. The Civil War tore through the South, leaving scars far beyond the battlefield. By the time John reached adulthood, the world he had been raised to inherit was gone. Determined to forge his own path, he pursued dentistry, a profession befitting his genteel upbringing. After graduating from the Pennsylvania College of Dental Surgery, Dr. Holliday set up his practice in Atlanta. But life had other plans. At just 21, he was diagnosed with tuberculosis, a death sentence in those days. Doctors advised him to move west, where the arid climate might prolong his life. So, the Southern gentleman packed his bags and headed toward the frontier, trading the genteel halls of Atlanta for the untamed Wild West. In the dusty towns of Texas, Kansas, and Arizona, Holliday's cultured demeanor stood out, yet his wit was sharp and his temper sharper still. Dentistry proved unsteady work on the frontier, and the lure of gambling, both a skill and a vice he had honed since youth, proved irresistible. It was in these saloons, amidst the clinking of glasses and the shuffling of cards, that Doc Holliday's transformation began. An argument over a card game often ended in a gunfight, and Doc proved himself an adept marksman. His lean frame, ravaged by illness, concealed a deadly resolve. Those who underestimated him paid dearly. Doc's name became legend when he befriended the formidable lawman Wyatt Earp. Their bond, forged in the chaos of Tombstone, Arizona, was one of loyalty and survival. Together, they faced the notorious Clanton gang in the legendary gunfight at the OK Corral. That October morning in 1881, Doc stood beside the Earps, a shotgun in hand. Despite his frail health, his steely gaze never wavered. The shootout lasted mere seconds, but the gunfire echoed through history. Doc's calm under pressure and ruthless precision earned him both infamy and admiration. As the years wore on, tuberculosis tightened its grip on Doc. Yet even as he weakened, he lived life on his terms, gambling, drinking, and facing death with defiance. In 1887, at just 36, Doc Holliday succumbed to his illness in a Colorado hotel room. Legend has it that his last words were a wry acknowledgement of the irony of his demise. This is funny. For a man who had faced countless gunfights and outlived most of his enemies, dying in bed seemed almost comical. Today, Doc Holliday remains an emblem of the Wild West, a man of contradictions, where Southern charm met deadly precision, and the genteel manners of a bygone era clashed with the lawlessness of the frontier.